Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys Piggy, the Untold Story, Chapter 7 behind the scenes. Now, for this video, I was trying to go to my build mode server for it, and I accidentally kind of deleted it, but I saved my Chapter 8 file to it, or some of it, for Chapter 8, but I have all Chapter 8's progress right now in one of the maps, and, I'm kind of mad at myself. Yep. So, of course, we start off with the epic new intro that I made, which I love so much, and I think I did an incredible job on it. Hopefully you guys think about that too. And this, I put in the tunnels and Chapter 7 thing there. The Piggy Untold Story stuff was already there from the intro video. And this I created was new. I wanted to get, like, the original stuff and put it into it, like, as a map selection thing. So I have, like, the hotel, stuff. I think, yeah, I do. I have the hotel stuff on it and, all the maps. And, except the, the first character focused chapter, because it's a character focused chapter. And we got the bot thing. And yeah, the intro. I like this intro. I cut it a little bit because I know that you guys don't like the dialogue things being super long. So I cut it short. But yeah, this little music thing, I got it from Beaslick and other things. So yeah. And then I cut the music just right here. And I green screened this part. And then yeah, I got this from Beaslick. This is by another YouTuber, this part right here. But I green screened the dialogue from Piggy the Lost Book. So I like that. And then I accidentally turned the volume up a little bit. It's like 250, So, I'm a little sorry. It's very loud. So yeah, this map, so I like this part because I filtered it. And you can, like, filter things right here. So I think that's really cool. Green screen, yeah. So there's all the dialogue, but I love this part. Because it had the whispers and I had this obby. And I had 2 obbies for this. And I never planned to have 2 obbies, but I really wanted to make another one. And so I really like that. And I love the screen. I love the new, rope feature. And I just love the music that I picked. I think it goes really well with it. I love the story for this chapter. After Chapter 8 in July, I'm going to have a recap video. Oh my gosh. I just love this. And I got whisper sounds and everything. So, it's just so cool. And Zizzy has a different reaction. She says she can still see but not as clearly. So, that's this little story thing in between the animals and humans, which is me, the player. We're the only humans we know right now. I said right now, so maybe there could be more. And right here when I said whiskers, I meant whispers. But the misspelling, I don't know what happened to it. But I used the filter thing again, but it was the comic thing, and I really like that. Like, it turned out like the Miles Morales kind of thing. But I got, like, whispers and everything. This part I'll show you guys what I edited in just a second. I really like this part because it gives us some story things. But it's like, yeah, it's like 3 minutes long. And I try my best, like, right at this part. like the camera's falling down. I try my best, like, it's falling down. And oh my gosh, I think this chapter is a big success. I have my link in the description of my Twitter. I gave out leaks and other news for the channel and mainly the Piggy and Untold Story. And I already gave them my first Chapter 8 leak. So you guys better click the link in the description to look for that. Oh my gosh, I just love this. I love how, like, the outlines on so much of these things. And actually, this is actually a cup art. So, this is a crane, and player says it's a crane, and you guys are probably thinking, it's not a crane. But that right here, right there, is actually a little wrecking ball thing that's, hoping to support it, kind of. I tried to make it like a crane, but I had a big picture in my head. But it did not turn out as I wanted to. But I really like this part with the obby and everything. This is so weird because it looks like the little rock things are destroyed, but I just love how this chapter turned out. And oh my gosh, I love this music. This music I just love it so much. Yeah, this chapters, I love the music for this chapter. I love the story for this chapter. I love like the I'm trying to think, the cutscenes and everything, and I love like the editing so much for this. It's just insane. I got the notes again and everything, and I got the music things. I love the music so much. I'm just in love with the music. And yeah, this chapter is the biggest chapter yet. I really wish I could show you guys how big it was, but you're actually gonna figure out more about the bot very soon, because there's gonna be more infected like Coley, because he can blind people. And I got some of the whispers things, and I got the cool music, and the end cutscene. I tried to make the dialogue shorter, but some of this dialogue doesn't need to be shorter. But like right around here, I cut it off. But I try to cut it off so you guys don't have to wait that long. But you guys probably could pause it, like maybe right now to read it. But you guys probably just saw the video. The playlist for Piggy the Untold Story video, link in the description to the playlist for it. I got everything on there from the Chapter 6 behind the scenes video to this behind the scenes video. So, yeah. And, oh my gosh. I made sure I got the dialogue correctly, except for this one part here. I love this music so much. From when I looked at B6's channel, I loved this music. I fell in love with this music. I just knew it had to be for this chapter. Oh, and also, I gotta tell you guys about this. Right here, it's somewhere. So, like, right here, I had to edit it, kind of. Oh, yeah, this part right here, that little cut dialogue, it's in another recording that I just put it, the text title, as you see here, which is green, from the bottom. So, yeah. And, so what he means, so what Budgie says, Martha. So, okay, I'm going to confirm that actually is a mistake, because we know Georgie's best friend, Kylie from Piggy, from the first Character Focused Chapter, and that's all we hear from her, until this chapter. But I said Martha, I meant Kylie. I didn't mean Martha. So I'm actually gonna make a really cool story thing for this in Chapter 8. So expect that to be coming soon. And this map for Chapter 8 is going along very well. And so she has a little brother too. I'm gonna also confirm that. But yeah. Some of these things are a little covered up for some reason, like the little, like the tally marks. So, but I really love this so much. And this part, yeah, I did filter too. And, in the end cutscene, you figure out who it is, and, yeah. But yeah, this is like the final thing I did the fade out thing for it. But, that's the first, editing thing I did. So I'm going to go show you guys the Felix thing for what I did. So for this, I added a filter again for this. But it was actually originally just, I green screened some of it. But I really love how this turned out. So I just put a filter. I green screened, Felix into it. I recorded some of this. So then I did just a copy of the green screen stuff. I just love the ending thing with, like, the cameras falling down. I try to make sure it looked as good as possible. But now I'm going to show you guys the other things for it. And then I think we're going to go to the video. Okay, now we're on the next part. So I just put the text title thing feature from right here. And I used the reveal one right there. And I just made it pink. And I'm trying to change a couple things for it, because I want to know I like all the people who made build mode, and I love my story, so that's why I'm cleaning myself, like, right at the ending there. No! Oh my gosh, this part, I think my voice was a little cringe for this. I tried my best, but yeah, in all the leaks, this is what I was trying to say. It is not time we meet yet. And all the leaks I said, that's what I was trying to say. And I tried to hide them, including in the obby video. I put a time in it. So, I believe I put a me in it, maybe. I think I did. But, oh my gosh. I green screened Tio for that part. But then, for this part, I actually used, I think, for it, and I think it turned out kind of pretty good. So, yeah, I did not do a Piggy the Lost Book, textile thing, but he's a mysterious character for right now, and I got the both things. So, he's not an actual person, but you guys are going to figure out who he is in Chapter 8. I'll confirm that. I just love this. I tried my best with this, but oh my gosh, it was so hard, kind of. But it took me less than a day to make most of this when it came out on May 15th. Oh, it was kind of crazy. Almost 2 weeks ago. But that's the editing thing. So now let's go to the video. Now we're on the video, so yeah, you guys don't want to watch this part because I showed you guys in the editing, but I want to show you guys how the video turned out, even though you guys already watched the video. The epic intro. I love this. I used a different editing software for the graphics and the text titles and everything. Oh my gosh. I just loved how this turned out. It was crazy. Yeah, I just love this. I love the music. Like, this whole chapter is like music, it feels like. And the intro. I put a nerds for Willow because she's, Willow's like me, kind of. But she's trying to be better. But, she's trying to become a better person, kind of. So, at the end of the chapter. But, oh my gosh. I meant faster and safer, but I decided for the slash because I think it would be best, kind of. Making the title short. And actually, this was a cut part of the video. So this, what you see right now, the original idea was for it to be a park and then have a little hole. But instead, I just decided for the final thing, because I was running short on time, just to do that, like, tunnel, like, dirt thing, kind of. I was gonna put, like, brick to pretend to be a house, and there's all these other fences, because there's, like, a gate, a little bit over, for, like, no other infected can get over there. So that's what I tried to do, but Coley got in, and, the reason how he got in, he kind of fell in when the crane came down, kind of. Well, not really. The crane was falling down when Felix was recording, but he fell down a couple days before. But yeah. Yeah, I just love the intro. I just love everything. And then we got the epic music, kind of. I mean, it is pretty good. And we got that, like, mysterious kind of music. And it's so loud. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so loud. Just a second. This part was actually an obby. It wasn't supposed to be an obby. I wanted it to be like a little, like thing like that you have to get through on obby. But I kind of liked it as an obby. But I called it an obby. I just love all this music. Oh my gosh, I just love a lot of this, but I don't like that little ding thing once the dialogue things come out and Piggy, the cutscene creator thing. But this is very big, guys. It took me less time to get this video out than Chapter 6, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I just loved how this chapter and the whole story is going so far. I think it's going very smooth. And the bot is actually kind of dumb. I actually tested this on Piggy first. And Piggy was very smart. It kind of tried to it got me a couple times, kind of. Coley was so stupid. So stupid. And yet, he killed me in Notloc's video for Chapter 6. It's crazy. But yeah, oh my god. The assets is a little bright with the nicer graphics, but you know, I don't oh my gosh, this obby, oh my gosh, I hate the whiskers thing. I should have checked to make sure it was whispers. Oh my gosh, I just love this so much. I just love this obby so much with the parkour things. I really wish I could show you guys the cut things parts of the map, but no. There's not a lot of cuts in this chapter, even though it's pretty big. I missed the floor tile right there, kind of. But you can't really see anything from the outside. I just love this mysterious music. I love what I use because it looks like something is bad is very happening to the player. It took me a little bit to find a rope here, so that's why I edited that part out. Yeah. And then it's a USB, and it goes into the repeater, so... oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so... I forgot to add kind of music to it, but I like the little crash sound. I like how Felix gives out a lot of stuff, so... this part's sometimes annoying to me. I don't like how it's almost 3 minutes long. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, the big crane. Yeah, that's where I said, yeah, it left a small hole on the roof. Yet the place isn't right. And that's a scientist. So there was a scientist in there. It's not Mr. P or Baron or Bunny. But, you know, maybe... But the scientist could be anybody, you know. I mean, we know Badgie and other things, but, you know. I mean, I like the B names, but, you know. But, I just love how this, some of these scenes turned out and everything. This obby was actually pretty hard to do sometimes. And I had to edit so much things. I hate how I put it in whiskers. I was so close to it. So the reason why I crouched this part was because if I touched that little block right there of yellow, it would immediately make me jump and I would die in the acid. I had to... So this part right here, you see me automatically turn around. I cut that part out because I went in first person mode. I turned around because if I turned around, I would immediately die in the acid because it's just the same thing again. The block would just make me jump. It's so weird. This is so good. I don't know why I compliment myself, but it's just so good. And I wish the music was longer, but you know, I just loved how that music turned in. It was like boom, right once I got on the rope. And I might use the rope again, event for future chapters, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm so excited for chapter 8 and beyond. I hate these whiskers. I hate the whiskers so much that I put it. Oh my gosh. I feel so cringe now because of that. But oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Oh, so this part you see right here. So another cut part was this part was actually supposed to be a kind of parkour place like the other room on the opposite of it. But due to time, again, I had to remake it, and I wanted it to be a room, kind of, so, and I thought that it would just be a room, and I tried my best with this chapter so much. There's only 4 notes in this chapter, and I showed them all, which I'm happy for. Oh my gosh, this chapter just turned out so splendid. I just love the graphics. I said in a tweet that the chapter would be having amazing graphics, and I kept my word. I just love it. And we get the scientist. He said head up north, and that's where we're heading right now. And I'm gonna confirm something. So I'm trying to get some story things into it. So I'm not trying to copy off book 2 of Piggy, but I'm trying not to. But it's in between now. But I'm trying to see if I can try to change something. But I'm trying to focus on story, and I'm trying to focus on other places. But it's kind of hard. But I'm excited for chapter 8. Very excited for chapter 8. I'll actually give you guys a hint for right now. It's in Piggy the Untold Story chapter 1, and I mean, you gotta look, you know. You gotta look. You never expect what to find, you know, in places. The release date is in the video. And I did not plan to actually have Chapter 8, you know, like in the video. Because, you know. But it is, the release date is in the video, though, guys. I just love the graphics so much. I love the new torch event because I think it makes it so satisfying. But yeah, this map is pretty big, so maybe that's why the bot's a little confused, kind of, but I don't know. I try my best to make it look like a little tunnel, maybe, but this part I got confused because I thought I could wrap around, but I know that I could have just gone the easiest way. This chapter actually, I believe, only took me maybe 1 month. 1 month, including the end cutscene map, intro cutscene map, and cutscenes, and everything else in the map. You know, oh my gosh, I just think this is so cool. With all like all this texture, you know. This music, I wanted to make it a little intense for the player. The music is the player's expression, kind of. I'm not sure yet, but maybe, or at least some of it. This uncutscene I love so much. I try my best with rooms. This is actually the linked room I show with the word "we" in it. But oh my gosh, I try my best with the music and everything, and I put a different music in Chapter 7 during the gameplay, then Chapter 6. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna do that with Chapter 8 too. I try my best with the music, and I think I did really good with the music. This chapter is a good success right now, which I'm really happy for. Yeah, I love these little things that I edit, kind of. But I love this music with Kona in it. I think it's really, really good. And I don't like how I put all of them looking at the player. I should have at least got Willow, maybe even like the kids, maybe not really looking except for Georgie, maybe, but you know, I don't really know. But I hate the whisker thing. I hate it so much.
We do not care.
I think I accidentally put K instead of P in it, maybe. Oh my gosh. I hate that. I love this music though from Piggy Book 2 Chapter 10. I think I really like it. Also, use the black and white things you see on the sides. Those are actually gonna be some of the textures for Chapter 8. I love this music. I just love this music at the ending. I hate the cringe part with my voice. It's like the spit or something gets into the mic of my phone. It's so it's just so, I just hate it. And yeah, I try to give credit to Beastlick and other people, and you guys too.
No,
oh my gosh, just pause.
He's not obeying me. We need to meet him so he can turn back from the light.
I try my best.
It is not time we meet at.
Try my best, guys. I tried to turn his head. I think I actually did pretty good turning his head. I did not use Roblox Studio. I just used an editing software. But oh my gosh, this chapter, I love it so much. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this behind the scenes video. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys the map. I'm so sorry. But I will, hopefully I will for Chapter 8. If I don't, I'm going to get pissed with myself. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Boy. Guys, I know that the new Character Focused Chapter Tigry chapter is already, and it's kind of actually scary. So, I'm going to invite you guys to help me with it, because we've been getting a lot more viewers lately, so thank you guys, but we need to get more subscribers, because it's getting disappointing. So, yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to record my Tigry Character Focused chapter and see if we can do it, and my Piggy Hit It ending video, I'm going to delete that 1/2 video after I do that video, and when it's going to go up, I already kind of know what the hidden ending is. I kind of forgot, but I need to get things done. And I should have done it a long time ago. But, yeah. So this Sunday, which is tomorrow, we're going to do it. So I think the time we're gonna do it will actually be probably around 12 or 1 p.m. because I think that's when everyone gets out of church. So yeah, and I'll see you guys there.